new South Park special. It was good, and I kind of like it. Like after every what is it like after 1 month they release a new special. So let's see.
P's return.
PP.
Have you all forgotten about the PP? I have Denver's largest water park.
This
In the
episode
finale
was
for season
crazy.
13, we are introduced to a one-off joke character, a water park owner who emphasizes the filthy need
You know the
for his
PP
water
episode?
park, perhaps a
Where they
little
like
too proudly. This
pee on the
character's
monkey
name
and then
was
oh no
PP.
no no, let's
South
shoot the
Park has
monkey.
brought in many one-off characters over its decades-long run, and of all of them, PP was one we had never anticipated returning.
PP has been
Yeah,
away
PP
all
was
day,
I
but here's
think
a water
one and
ticket.
done, right?
My water park need water.
But from the intro of the special onwards, it's clear that PP
And
is
obviously,
going to be a crucial
spoilers
part
for
of the
South
plot,
Park.
especially in how the special leaves things open for a second part.
And who has the most pee in all of the land?
Number
PP.
9, the not cool
Oh
number.
my god. I think Cartman is like on a downward spiral ever since his mom stopped giving into his demands.
And that's not cute.
One of the best aspects of South Park are all the ridiculous songs we've heard Eric Cartman sing. For as great as See People and Me and I Love You Social Distancing were, we can throw the song from Streaming Wars right into his metaphorical greatest hits album.
I've got no room to grow, and it is just so not cute.
In addition to singing about his feelings, Cartman manages to rhyme his pronunciation of the word cool with other words, and even breaks off to lecture in song to his mother.
I'm crying like a girl, and it's super not Carol, and I just want something
I feel
cute
bad
to
for Cartman's
happen
mom.
to me.
Honestly, the special would have been remiss if we didn't get a special song from the Brat.
I just want something
Living
cute
in
to
a
happen.
hot
Number
dog.
8, a slap
Oh,
of a reference.
You're not
Randy.
the only weed grower in this valley. But I was supposed to be the only black one. Excuse me.
Back in March 2022,
Okay,
the world
so-
seemed to have stopped after Will Smith assaulted Chris Rock at
Randy
the
is now a
94th
Karen.
Academy Awards. Nobody could stop talking about it, not even us. The folks at South Park Studios clearly haven't forgotten about it, as they slipped in a small reference to the moment early on in the special.
Okay, and your name is? His name is Karen Marsh.
When an inspector shows up to Tegrity Farms and Credigree Weed, Tolkien's dad introduces Randy as Karen, to which Stan's dad replies with,
You better get that f***ing name out your f***ing mouth.
those are almost the same exact words Smith said to Rock after the incident, and it has become a meme ever since. Number 7, Karen Marsh. Speaking of Karens, this was a riot of a running gag throughout the special.
Oh my.
Where do you think you're
Oh
going?
no 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 no.
I'm gonna go hang out at Tolkien's house for a bit, Karen.
No, you're
Karen.
not.
Yes, I am, Karen.
Various scenes show Randy complaining to other characters over petty things.
Randy
particularly
calling the
things
police
about
over
Tolkien
petty
and his
things.
parents.
My son invited him over for lunch, and my wife is making him hot dogs and tater tots, even though I said I don't want him here.
Well, then what harm is he doing, Karen?
Clearly, this has gotten out of hand, as almost everyone in town has resorted to calling him Karen.
Karen? What is it? Karen?
His son, his wife, the cops, even an online news site refers to him as Karen.
Karen
Though
Marsh.
Randy claims he knows the joke behind his new name, he doesn't seem to realize just how childish he is behaving over super
No,
minute
no, no, no,
things.
no.
You know, just like a Karen.
You are harassing me, and I am important.
Well, have a
You
nice
should
day,
have
Karen.
respected my
Number 6,
authority.
Tegrity Farms versus Cussler Industries.
Oh, these tiny
The
boats.
Streaming Wars special held a lot of commentary about the nature of the entertainment business and society's shift to streaming services. We'll get to many of them soon, but this one was incredibly blatant.
Hustler Industries?
In the last third of the special, Randy sends his Tegrity Farms boat down the stream, only to be quickly ambushed by a wave of boats from Cussler Industries.
No, the Lego boats.
Interpret it as you
The Lego
will.
guy.
The scene shows a harsh truth of the modern world in an albeit hilarious way. quality products released at a slower pace are often drowned out by floods of cheaper, sometimes shoddy products, and this is especially true in the age of subscriptions, social media, and streaming.
The streaming wars.
My streaming service!
Number 5, Mr.
Rip.
Black's Hike.
What is all this? What happened? The housing market up here, it went crazy. We've just been selling properties without sleeping or eating.
Another glimpse at the real world was when Mr. Black took a hike up the Colorado River stream and was met with a disturbing look at the future. All along the summit of one of the mountains lay signs for sold property, along with a couple of real estate agents frozen on the ground.
You can't sell all the land up here. Can't you see they just want the water?
In addition to mirroring the alarmingly hostile growth of various entertainment companies, the scene also parallels a crisis in the United States housing market where wealthy individuals are buying up homes left and right. States like Florida are seeing homes purchased less than 24 hours after listing, and more cities like Sarasota are becoming more heavily populated, prompting the housing and construction
Snakes.
markets to tear down more environments for the sake of suburban living.
Think of the entertaining potential.
Do you like to entertain?
Number 4, the first streaming service.
Boys, can you build me a test boat?
Sure.
We're about to start
Yeah,
our very
Netflix.
own streaming service.
Excess is certainly the theme.
Is
of
there
the
anything good
streaming
on
wars,
Netflix
and it
right
makes
now?
that very
I know
clear
people are
during a
dropping it or
montage.
something.
As Stan and Tolkien follow
Stranger
their
Things
first
is the
boat
only one,
down
I
the
think.
Colorado River stream,
Nothing
Tolkien's
else is coming
dad
out.
gives a presentation on
I'm not
his
sure.
streaming service, explaining pricing, plans, and more. One of these shots showed just how out of control his service is, going so far as to lock water molecules behind a paywall and make the highest tier the only commercial-free package. It also
Lost
paints
River
a
of
dark
King Tut.
future in how every
King
trivial
Tut.
facet of life has become heavily
Denver
monetized today,
Reservoir.
from dating to healthcare to
Yeah,
even
whoever's
having
boat
clean
comes,
water.
you get the
As you
water
can
for
see,
the day.
The water from Credigree Farms flows directly into Denver's water supply.
Well, in that case, I suppose all your subscribers get to have more water from the reservoir.
Number 3, the boys unite.
Kyle, Kenny, you guys, get over here. Sit down, you guys. We need to talk.
What's going on, dude? Check this out. Where'd you get that?
Oh.
Making stuff for streaming services?
Those familiar with the ongoings of the streaming wars will notice the parallels.
Okay, so
in
right
this
now is
part of the
Cartman, like,
special. With more
I know
offers
Cartman
coming in
used to
than they
make
can
fun of
handle,
Kenny for
Stan
being
and
poor,
Tolkien
but
tell Kyle and Kenny about their new venture.
he's living in a
explaining how
hot dog
these
now,
new
so
streaming services are
how is
paying
that working out?
boatloads of cash just for them to have the same products. This mirrors the way certain
And I
distributors
feel
are
bad for
signing off on
Cartman, you know,
exclusivity
honestly,
deals
what they did
and
to him in
licensing
the
agreements. How
COVID
many
special.
times have we seen the same groups of movies and TV shows get delisted from one platform just to get relisted on another? Well, the special says more about these practices in another scene we'll get to shortly.
I don't get it.
You don't have to. We don't either. You just have to make boats. But we want to keep it on the low because we don't want other kids copying us.
Number 2, Stan gets an earful.
What is that?
It's a little boat.
Stan, are you making stuff for other streaming services?
With Stan and the boys making the same popsicle stick boat for all of the streaming services, it isn't long until Randy finds out what his son has been doing. Stan gets yelled at by his dad for helping his competitors. And for
My
those
top two
familiar with
moments
how
were, I would
South Park
say,
Studios handles their own
Man Bear Pig
real-world dilemmas,
and
one can
Cartman
tell
cutting the
this was a direct jab
breast
at their
implants.
distributor, Paramount.
Yeah, we make them for whoever pays us. We make stuff for Credigree, too.
For Credigree?
Hmm.
They're the enemy, Stan! You live here! You're exclusive to Tegrity Weed!
See, South Park is in a weird spot right now, having sold an exclusivity deal with HBO for the platform to stream all 25 seasons. Paramount, the owners of MTV and Comedy Central, whom South Park Studios works with, must not have been too happy about the deal. Could this scene have been based on an angry phone call from Paramount? Probably.
What is going on?
Oh, nothing. Your son and his friends just made exclusive deals for multiple streaming services.
Ugh.
Oh, but I guess that's just Karen being Karen again, huh? Yeah, screw whatever Karen...
Crafting scene.
Cartman, come on, that looks like shit.
Come on, what, Kyle?
Look, I know we're making a lot of these, but we still have to make them look nice.
If there was one scene that defines the problems of streaming services, it was this genius scene where Cartman makes a crummier boat than the rest. He and Kyle get into a small dispute about whether the quality of the boat matters when the streaming services are paying them for massive quantities of boats.
Well, they're going to take everything they can get.
Butter's
Everyone knows
eating
at
all
the
the
end of day,
popsicles.
There's only going to be like 3 streaming services, so they everyone just wants to have their shit on their stream and get bought out.
This prompts a sugar-fueled Butters to go on a rant about how the business model of streaming services only encourages
What's gonna happen in the
more
next one? Are they
greed
gonna
at a
continue
faster
with the
rate at
streaming
expense of
one, or are
quality.
they gonna start
How
something
so?
new?
Because no one cares. Perhaps the popsicles speak more truth than Kyle gives them credit for.
Butters, I think you've had too many popsicles.
One too many
Yeah, I
popsicles.
think